We're back. It's another month. Isn't that
Yay!
crazy?
It is really crazy though.
It
Like
actually
I
is.
don't know where the whole month went, but I'm not.
I
I
don't
feel
know either because I
I feel
really
like
feel
I'm
like
still
we
in June.
just recorded this. I feel like we just recorded this.
I feel like I'm
So
still in June though. It's very weird.
that's
Or
fair.
like
You know
feel like
what?
the
That
start
is
of
fair
July.
because I always have to count the months. That's what I had to do all this month. I was like, are we sure
Are we sure
it
this is
is
July?
not July? And I'd be like, okay, 7, May, June, July. Yeah, 7.
Well, we are back for another episode of Bingu Choom and K-pop tunes, and this is the podcast version, not a music video reaction.
Nope. And we're
Um,
doing monthly comebacks.
Yeah, July comebacks. Ones that we liked, disliked, and overall just decided to talk about.
It's another long episode, so
We'll
get
try and make it
something to
fast though.
drink.
Yeah, but you should probably, like she said, get a drink, get a snack, make yourself comfortable,
I mean, just
and
chill
get
out.
ready.
It's just friends
Just,
talking about K-pop stuff.
yep, just relax.
So, how we're gonna start this off is that we're gonna start strong with J-Hope's More.
Right at the start of the month, that's what came out. So that's what we're gonna start with. Um, this is one of the ones we didn't react to
But
because
if you did watch our
I
reaction
watched
with
it.
Arson, I feel like you could. I don't know. Did you have the same reaction with Arson as you did with More?
No,
Oh, you had a different reaction. Did
I
you like it
did.
more?
I did.
Did you like More more?
I did. And he looked so hot.
He looked really. I'm telling you, emo boy J Hope. It's what we needed. It really is.
I also thought the editing was a little bit better for the music video and the camera angles and like certain
Hmm.
shots about how like they moved the camera. I thought it was really good. And then like you said, emo boy grunge styling, it brought me back to nostalgia, pre-debut J-Hope. This is the J-Hope that I immediately my heart
I feel like
melted
this is the
for.
J Hope he wanted to be for a long
Yeah,
time.
I do. Well, that's the vibe that I got from not just this, but Arson as well. I feel like it's
Hmm.
the J Hope that like he wants to be, and he's kind of had to fit the mold of like vitamin pill
BTS J
happy.
Hope.
Yeah, BTS J Hope, especially in recent years where they've broken into American industry. I feel like
Hmm.
he's always introduced himself as I'm your hope, you're my hope, J Hope, and so people just think of him as like this happy person overall. But this is like pre-debut J Hope feel, and so I think this is what he really has been wanting to do, and this is like more true to himself.
Hmm.
And I thought of the two that were released, this should have been the one that he promoted as like his title instead of Arson. I
It
liked
should have
this
been the
one.
one we reacted to.
It should have been the one we reacted to as well. You probably would have had me going ah at every single shot of him.
That would have been
He looked.
great. What a flop.
It was a flop, but I
It's
didn't know we
okay.
wanted to react to it, and so
I
I
mean, we
watched
can't
this.
foresee like what the videos are gonna be about.
I know, but like this
So,
came out before we decided to start doing the reactions for the
oh
month, and
yeah,
so
no.
I watched it,
Best
and
believe like everything on this list. A lot of them, I was like, if we did this earlier, we could have reacted to it, and it would have
right,
been really good.
it would have been great. I think that's all I have to really say about the track. Just in comparison to all his bright, happy solo work, even like the Chicken Noodle Soup remake, this feels more true to the original J Hope and his raspy rap that I've always really liked and like their earlier stuff was back and with the grunge like styling. I was just very, very happy with this comeback.
Yeah, out of the two, this was a lot better. Did you listen to the album already?
No,
Okay,
unfortunately
well,
not. You keep pushing.
if you like the sound as well as um Arson,
Mhm.
you will really enjoy the album.
Like the album.
Yeah.
I mean I liked Arson as like a track, but not like music video wise. More is my favorite of the two tracks, so I can see if the album is similar in that aspect to everything. I probably will. Like the whole vibe of it is, as I said earlier, on J-Hope. So I'm excited for that kind of sound from him.
Yeah, this was just really nice to see from him. Just to me, left field, just compared to everything else that he's
That
been
he's been
in.
doing.
Yeah. So even though I didn't enjoy the songs and I didn't really care for the album, I'm still very much, I'm always gonna support artists and what they do, especially if it's what they want
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
So that's what I have to say with that.
Okay.
Um, Forever looking good. Wish I was in your friend group. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
we want that invite next time.
Please
IU
give it to
didn't even get
IU.
invited.
Please. I think that's crazy.
I love that interview and how she like called him out. She was like, "So, what
Where
happened?"
was
And he
mine?
he was just like, "I didn't know how to reach out to you." He seemed so flustered. It was so cute.
It was cute. And I know I told you from when we were talking, I was like, he needs to do an open invite next time and
Yeah,
just do it.
just
Like it'll be obviously celebrities only, but anybody can go. And it would
yeah,
be the largest party ever.
ever. Everybody would show
Ever.
up. Okay, second comeback of the month was another. July was actually, what am I even? July was like full of hype artists. Second comeback of the month was N hyphen Pass the Mic, another hype label artist, and
And what did you
and
what did you think of it?
I was kind of disappointed, to be honest, in comparison to past releases. They just really set the bar really high for me, especially music video wise, and like all their weird, like what the heck is going on, and like the concepts that they've been doing. And so I was really expecting more, and this just kind of fell flat. I liked it in the fact that like the song has grown on me, especially since this was one that released at the start of the month. So the song overall has grown on me, so to the point that I like it now. But it just felt like it was missing something, and there were hip hop aspects of it that I felt coming from in hyphen just didn't have like that umph or like that bite that they usually put out in their songs that give it the like personality that
Hmm.
I got used to seeing from them. But it wasn't a bad song, I guess. It's grown on me, like I said, but it wasn't my favorite in hyphen track. And music video wise, it was kind of fun to watch, and I liked the choreography.
I will say when I was watching this, I started laughing really hard because I think this is the one where J Park, golly, J Park did. I think he danced to this track. I
Oh,
don't
did he?
know. I didn't see the original. I
I
think I
don't
did see the
follow the show.
original. I saw the original, but people on TikTok were like mimicking how J Park dances, and it was like the funniest thing. I was cracking up because he it was just very J Park. He be dancing stiff sometime, and he it was funny. So like I was watching this, and the moment they like the chorus went, like once I heard the chorus, I was like, oh, this is the song,
This is the
and I
song.
started laughing, and it was a great time for me. I think because of that, it makes me like the song a little bit more.
Hmm.
I will say, in terms of the video, it is very simplistic to me.
Yeah,
It falls
especially in
flat to me.
comparison to what they've done in the past. I was like
Yeah.
expecting more.
But I think it just seems like they wanted to highlight their dances a little bit more, but it wasn't anything. I don't know. I just didn't really care for it.
Same. I did like, although it kind of felt out of place. I like that it still had some of the fantasy aspects that they've been doing in their previous comebacks. But I felt like if they focused on that a little bit more, I probably would have liked the music video a little
Hmm.
bit more. Because like that too is where it fell flat for me. The song ended up growing on me, but I just got so used to like them basically being vampires in so many music videos that I'm like, where'd the vampire thing go? So,
You know what? Now that we're talking about like fantasy thing, why are you setting people on fire? What was that? I did not get that. I was worried. I was out here setting people on fire.
maybe they were the enemy. Who knows?
But we didn't really know. That
Well,
was
that's
the
what I just
thing.
said. Who knows?
I don't. That was the only thing that stuck with me throughout the video. I
That
was
they
just
were
like,
randomly setting people on fire.
who was it? I had to let it go because it was just kind of. I think that's why I didn't. It just kind of seemed like it was forgotten about. This wasn't really
Mm-hmm.
a thought out concept, to be
No, and
honest.
for them to throw the fantasy aspects in, like I enjoyed still seeing it, but I missed it when it was a whole concept, and the way they kind of placed it in, I felt like it was very randomly. Like, oh, I forgot we were supposed to be following this concept, and they just randomly threw in like the shadow guys in the window and that sort of thing.
Wow. That's pretty much it. I don't really have much to say about this music video. It was just okay. The song
It was
was
okay. The song grew on
is
me,
okay.
but they were both like okay. And for me, I'm a little bit disappointed because I was really getting into In Hyphen these last three comebacks that they've had, and then this one happened, and I was like, what did you guys do? Like you had such a good momentum going, and now it's just not anymore. So it's kind of a
Well, it's
disappointment.
okay. You know, they can come back. It's not
They can.
forever.
No, it's not. Okay, ready for the next comeback of July? I'm so
Yeah.
stoked for this one.
Really?
Yeah, I love this song so much.
So we're talking about SVT leaders. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
17,
I remember
17
now.
liters.
I get why. Like I was like, what are you talking about? But I
I love this song. I
I
love this song.
forgot this was literally 17. Just because it said SVT, I was like
It's 17. Do
I was
you
like,
not
what is
know?
that?
Do you not know the
No.
abbreviation?
No, girl. I'm not in the trenches like that. But I saw the tags and I was like, oh, okay, this is like okay.
I
But go ahead.
love this. I love this song. I don't know what else to say. This is like one of my favorite releases of July. And it started off, I think a lot of it too is it started off music video wise with S Coops, and I was like, okay, you got me sold. That was the hooker that I needed.
It's great. Perfect.
I thought it was just very interesting aesthetic wise because they decided to go with this very auto-tune processed song, but it worked in their favor. And so I think that's where the draw for it for me comes from is they went with this concept and it wasn't one of those things where they like tried to do auto-tune because it's popular. I think they had this like concept in mind of like this is what we want to do with it, and because they kept it going the whole time, I think it worked out really well. Um and just overall they had like a specific style that they were going for, and it showcased I think each individual, like Songchol's rap, and then Hoshi had his moment, and then Uzi had his moment. I think it just showcased each of them really well as the leaders. And then I really like whatever the flute thing was, like that sound was good. And then music video wise, S
It was really
Coops
good.
S Coops was there, and he looked amazing. The styling was great.
I
S
love
Coops
the
just looked so
part
good.
where they all had those suits on with the different, all different color
Yeah,
suits
and the
with the
hats
hats.
with
I was
the
like,
little
man,
dangly jewelry.
it was so good.
Man,
It was so satisfying to see that part. And
it,
obviously
the dance was really fun.
the dance is really popular. Everybody's doing it on
Yeah, everybody's doing it.
I don't know how you guys are doing that dance move. The I don't know how you're doing that. Not even that one. It's another one. It's the where they're shaking their butts. I don't know how y'all are
Yeah.
doing that in moving forward at the same time. I don't know how you're
And
doing that.
leaning
But
forward at the same time.
that's what they do. Like the world may never
I
know, but happy for y'all. It was really I didn't care about this song. But
It's
I
a me
get
song.
why. Yeah, a lot of these music videos and their songs are very much you this month,
Yes.
is what
This
I will
month,
say.
yes. That was just the comeback sphere, though. I didn't even try. Like, I
No,
tried to
I'm
find.
saying like when I was watching them, I'm like, these are a lot of like, this is very Reina, all these
That was just.
comebacks.
That was just that. That's why I couldn't narrow it down very easily either. But that was just like the temperature of the comebacks. Everybody was like, okay, upbeat summery tracks. That's what we're gonna do this month. Um, I think another draw for me for this song in particular, though, and it being a very Reina song, is I feel like as time has gone on, 17 has kind of strayed away from some of the more hip hop ish sound that they've done in the past.
hmm
Um, and so it was just nice to hear S. Coops' rap, like solely his rap,
Yeah, I
because
will
I
say I
feel,
enjoyed this because it was rap.
yeah,
Like
and it
I
was nice to hear some
just
people's
rap.
rap, like yeah, like I because a lot of their songs recently, I love them and I love their songs, but a lot of their songs have been a lot more lighter in sound, and so I feel like Mingyu, Vernon, S. Coops, well, the whole hip hop line, and Wanwu just don't get as many lines as they used to.
I
And
mean, that's usually the case for K-pop
S.
groups in
Coops just
general.
has this really nice, deep voice that I'm like, I love it.
That's
So
usually the
good.
case for groups though. Like especially if you're we always love rappers.
Yeah.
So we always want them we want them to be in like the song
Yeah.
forever as long
More.
as they can be. But it's like just with how groups are, it's never going to be a surprise to barely like hear them
Yeah.
unfortunately. So even though like while I don't like the song, I would rather hear a lot. I would rather y'all take the same approach to a lot of groups and have um subgroups or just moments where you just let the rappers rap in a
Well, even if
music
it's,
video or a
yeah.
title track, and then you have maybe a track that just focuses on like singing.
Yeah. Even if
uh
not subunits or subgroups for a group, like even in the album, like make a
yeah,
longer album and let
yeah,
them do different portions. I
like
think that
bring
would be
back the cipher tracks, or
good.
like that's just so fun to me to for you to
Yeah.
put some tracks in there that just have rap and then some that are just singing, and
Singing
then
the
you
lead.
have the regular mashups. um Diversify your tracks, your albums. There's so much you
Your
can do with it.
albums.
There's so much you can do, so much.
There is. And people are just staying with like a mainstream thing lately.
And it's not like they can help that. Like when you're trying to keep up
Yeah.
with the trends and you make a song and that song is just not the rap just cannot do a lot to it, because we've said before when raps just don't make sense
Yeah.
in the song.
Or
So
they're like, oh, we forgot this rapper needs lines, and they just shove it in.
yeah, and it just doesn't work. So we get it. It's just do this, do more of that, do more of what the leaders did. Thank
17
you.
did, yeah. Okay, next track.
Um,
MCND.
Mood.
Mood. Um, this is a
Wait,
very wait.
I was like, this is so Raina. I
Is
was
it? I was
not only
thinking
was it very Raina, I was like, this is Block B.
the Block B
It reminded me so much of Block
of
B.
Block B. That's awesome.
Like, I'm like, this is a different Block B. I don't know what else to say. Do you disagree? Because the song sounds literally like a Block B song.
I hadn't thought about it, but now I am thinking about it, and I can see where you got it from.
Like
Um,
everything. Like even to the dance moves. I was like, y'all working with
I
Block B members?
I mean, they're from. We've talked about them before. They're Teen Top's little brother group. They're part of the
Nah, it's
same
gotta be
company as
Block
Teen Top.
B's
It's
little
gotta be Black
brother
B.
group at this point. That is exactly, I stand by what I said.
That's interesting. I'm gonna think about that now when I listen to the song.
You need to watch it too, because you're gonna be
No,
like, you know what,
I've
she's
watched it multiple
right.
times. I watched it multiple times. I like the choreography where they do that's just fun. That seems like something I could do without like killing myself.
I think it has to do with the horns too. Like that's very Block B to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of sounds going on in this song, but this is them. Like this is the concept that they debuted with, so I don't think it's like out of the blue random something that the group is trying to do just because it's popular at this time. This is like the concept and the sound that they've debuted with. So like the loud sounds, the boisterous, just how loud the song is and feels and how much energy it puts off. And then like the chorus being one of those shout singing kind of mixes. This is what they debuted with. So like this is their concept. And in comparison to other groups that are doing it because it's popular, I think they do it well because whoever is producing for them and whoever's choosing their concepts is like, this is what we've done since they've debuted. We're just going to keep going with it. So it doesn't feel out of place for them. And so it's become like a signature sound for them. So I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm thinking about if it reminds me of Block B or not.
It will.
But it's very addictive, fun, catchy, loud brain of song. And I really enjoyed this. As soon as I hit, this was one of the songs where just like with Purple Kiss, as soon as I hit play, I was like, I like this.
I love it. I'm not making fun of you because that's literally what I do. Like this is it. This is it. This is the track.
This is their whole album is really good too. I've listened to the whole album and it's really good.
Is it like this song?
Yeah, yes and no. There's like it kind of goes up and down depending. And we actually last month talked about their pre-release for this album. I don't remember the name of it now, but we talked about it last month because they did a pre-release. So there's like ups and downs of the album. It's a short album, but it's good.
Well, when I'm in the mood to listen to this, I'll listen to it. But this is not for me. I really enjoyed watching it. I really did.
Yeah, it was a fun music video.
And the dance was really cute. I thought it was like, I don't know, the little kicking part, and they're like,
yeah, the little kicking where they're like this. I'm like, I could do that and not
so
like
cute.
break my neck.
But I also like some of those transitions were really nice too.
Yeah.
And there was like a dance solo part with a member where he kind of like phased into his last dance move. That was really cool. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really say much when I don't like the song, but it was a nice video, and I really liked watching them dance. And the outfits were styled really nicely. I'll say that.
Agreed. Okay. Are you ready for the next song?
Yeah. I wish I had more to say.
No, it's okay, because the next song, if you didn't think,
I feel like we'll have more to talk about with this next group.
But if do you think the viewers and listeners know what group it is and why? And
if they've been listening long enough.
If MonstaX doesn't make it on the list at some point, then you're not listening to Bingu Choom. You're in the wrong podcast.
Oh, you want to do them first? Because there's another group too, right after.
Oh, really?
We've talked about before.
Oh,
yeah, you skipped over a group.
Oh, did I? I thought I copied it.
I'm following the Google sheet.
I thought I was following it in order. Oops.
We're
Oops.
In the middle of the show. We're here.
Got ahead of myself, apparently.
You got excited, and that's fine because
I copied it over because I make notes, remember? And so
I didn't mess with the list. But this is next. But you're excited, so we can do them. Do you want to do them next?
Oh, I forgot about them.
Dang.
That's my I completely just forgot. I think, okay, we can go because I actually don't remember that song very much. So let me go listen to it, and you can talk about it because you actually put them on the list.
Oh, well, we're talking about aespa girls.
We're
And
backtracking. Sorry.
no, it's okay. We just had to reconfigure. I was not about to mess up the list this time. That is all I know
It
because I
was
always
me.
mess it up. So
It was
I'm a
me this
winner.
time. It's
I'm a
okay.
winner. We're talking about aespa. And the reason why I said what I said earlier is like we talked about them before, and I thought it would be interesting to compare because I know we had a lot of things to say about their concept with, their AI selves and how
Hmm.
that would continue going forward. And watching this, I have a lot more thoughts in regards to that. And I don't think they need the concept,
Me
is what
neither.
I felt like watching it.
I am kind of disappointed that they didn't carry it over more since that's what they were like marketing, but I don't think they need it. Like they're doing great without it.
Like, I get the concept, but it's just not being utilized like it should be.
No, it's
And I
not.
don't think, and I think they're realizing how hard it is
And how
to
much money it
utilize
probably
that.
costs
Yeah,
too.
to utilize that concept of being like having an AI ego, alter, it's not even an alter ego, an AI self. Because
Yeah.
watching this, I was like, they just don't need it. There's no reason for them. I felt like I thought the music video itself was kind of cute, and I liked the dance too, but I just don't really think they need that concept, and it's like they can't get rid of it because they spent money on it.
Yeah.
It seemed like to me they were fighting off a virus, a computer virus. Maybe it's not a computer virus, but hard to say when you're trying to utilize this concept. But they looked badass throughout the video. That's what I really enjoyed. And they were trying to like, I think this is a case where how we said before that sometimes groups try too hard to go with the badass concept.
Hmm.
And I think this is on the edge of that. Sometimes it could be, to me it looked like they were trying too hard, just not too hard, but it's on the edge of like being, y'all need to relax. And I'm not sure how to describe that, but it was like, this is good enough. Like if you tried any harder than this, it'd be very obvious to me. But it looked really good, and I think I just like the whole, I don't know, I'm a badass and I can kick butt and I can look cool doing it. That's what I like.
Well, now that I went back and refreshed my memory, I do remember that I did like the song, but it wasn't one that obviously stood out to me because I forgot
No, their other
about the
ones were
whole
better.
thing. I did think though the other ones were better, but I did think this song overall was more cohesive, so it was a little bit easier to listen to if you're the type of person that doesn't like the SM style of like we're gonna fit 15 different genres in one song.
Yeah.
So I do think it was like easier to listen to, but I am of the mindset that I don't think they need the concept, but since it was marketed as this is what they were going to do, it's kind of disappointing to see that they're not like utilizing it. But as you said, they probably realize that they either don't need
That
it
is
or
hard.
how much production goes into it or just how much it costs. Like they probably realized that they got a little bit ahead of themselves. Um
I think they did. Because if you're
I think
thinking
they got
about production, and if we just think about how it's done regularly, I don't think they even account time for doing this AI concept and how
yeah.
long that can take. Because that can take months. And if you're doing comebacks, I really feel like comebacks don't take that long. Like, I feel like they're always fast and they want it now. They want it done now. And you cannot do that with, you can't do that with this. Or like if they tried to put more in it, it would look sloppy. And it's not to say they get rid of the concept itself, but they need to let go of the AI portion
Yeah,
of the members and to just utilize the CGI that they can to push that.
yeah,
Like there's elements that they can do to show that they're also in the what is this? Computer
virtual world.
world,
Yeah,
whatever.
virtual world.
But I know they're just like in shambles because they can't get a hold of
What they're
the
trying to do with.
timeline because they can't
Yeah,
do that. Like they're not. You can't expect someone to input graphics like that at that level in a music video in like a month or two. You just
yeah.
can't. Um, and it's obvious that they. It just looked like they had even less time to do it compared to the other one.
Yeah, the AIs were definitely in this less in comparison to even the last music videos that they
Like
had. So,
twice.
yeah.
And the
Um,
villain was in there most of the time because they probably used the majority of that time to make that setup for
well, the
the.
villain too is Black Mamba the snake, so it's a lot easier to work with that
Mm-hmm.
CGI than it is with making a whole avatar. Um, I do have one point to go off of what you said earlier. I'm actually not a fan of the choreography. I feel like
I liked
SM
that part. I thought
I
it was
liked
kind of cute.
it, but I feel like SM is still in the mindset of like producing choreographies that are focused on camera work. So COVID, like they have live stages and are performing in front of audiences now. So it felt like if I were a fan watching that live, I would just be like, do they know how to dance?
Oh,
Like
for sure.
that's how I would
I
feel.
liked it in the music video, but yeah, if you're talking about
Yeah,
live
in the
stage,
music video it was cool.
they're gonna look like they're trying to be cute and not sweat. That's what the dance is gonna look like if they're performing. Like,
Yeah. So I'm a little bit about the choreography just because I feel like it didn't do much. It looked cool in the music video, yeah, but like to imagine it on a live stage, I'm just like you need more to it.
I just feel like they're dancing to be cute, and if it's like a dance you do when you have a skirt on and you can't do the most, and you have high heels on,
Yeah,
so you got to make it work, and that's
yeah,
what that dance gives. So I don't
makes
know.
sense.
Let go of the AI and just put the money into the choreography. I don't know. Do that instead.
Okay.
Next.
Okay,
Next is for
next.
the group that Raina has been wanting to talk about.
I got ahead of myself. I forgot about aespa. It did not stick with me. This song though, I really liked it.
You
I don't know what
did?
else to say. Yeah, I adored it. Just because it was really nice to just hear MonstaX's vocals and the whole song showcased only their vocals. So it was just really like easy on the ears, refreshing to listen to, and the chorus kind of had a subtle MonstaX dance track kind of feel to it, but with a lower energy level than what they usually put out. And so I really liked it. And then the music video, I don't know when it was shot because they all have hair colors from like a year ago, but the music video was
I
cool.
remember watching this and I'm like, was this on the album? So I was looking it up.
No,
I was like,
nope.
this is really good. Why what was this
It
not on
was
the
a
album?
universe. It was a universe release, and I always feel robbed by universe releases because even "Kiss or Death," the song they did before this, I was like, this is so good. Why didn't they promote it as an actual track on an album?
I don't even
And
think
that
it's
was the
on
same.
Spotify.
It is.
It is?
It is. I've been listening to it like crazy.
Oh.
It's gonna
Well,
make my top songs from this year. I can't get over, and I
it's
say that because Juhan, when
Johnny.
he
Yep.
sings his
Hmm.
ad libs,
He said,
I
I am
am
singing today. I'm hitting these notes today, and you're going to hear me.
I
That's what
I
he said.
love Juhan's ad libs so much, and the you I can't do it like he does, but
Once I
that
saw him
part.
like hitting those notes, I was like, oh, he wanted to sing this time. he
He
wanted to
did it.
be the main
He did
vocal.
it. He did it. I like the camera editing too. Um, it had those shots where it was like the camera would be here and then all of a sudden you'd have it move. And I thought the editing of the music video was really good and also didn't go too overboard with the use of like the green screen and the CGI stuff. I thought it just wrapped all together very well.
I thought it was good. Oh, this is a really good song. Was this not on the album? So that's why I looked it up.
Yeah.
But
No, it was a single release.
and then
Universe.
like the moment I had used to put them on the list, I was like, when did they come out with a new music video? I was like, it's not on there. I would have saw it, but it was like you said, it was a Universe official. I'm not subscribed to them.
No, and I for a while I only listened to the song when it released. I waited until YouTube put it out officially because Universe releases the music video prior, but you have to have one of the subscriptions or you have to have the app downloaded. I don't know, but the app is so wonky and like will freeze and my phone it'll just close out randomly. It's just got too much going on in the app that my phone can't even support it. It just like gets really hot and then shuts down or it takes forever to load. So I don't deal with the Universe app. So I just waited for the music video to come on to YouTube because they started doing it. Like they'll release it like a week or two later. But the song came out like immediately on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I've just been listening to it on there. But I'm disappointed as always. Universe always gets really good tracks. This one and Kiss or Death should have been on an actual album so that way they could have promoted it. Because Kiss or Death had a really great choreography as well and a good styling. They had like the leather and the gloves and the like harnesses. It was good.
It was everything.
It was everything. And this one was like this would have been fine to promote too, even though it's a slower song. I still think it's really MonstaX is really versatile in the fact that I feel like they can do any sort of genre and still put their color on it and still put their like flair and personality. And so it sounds good. But like this was just upbeat enough to be kind of a poppy borderline dance track that if they'd gone on a music show and supported this, I would have been like, this is great. Which I think it's great anyway, but like they could have promoted it. It could have gone on an album.
It really could have gone on an album. That's why I was confused. I'm always a fan of the hazy filter. So I really enjoy watching all of them in this haze. And
it's haze.
They needed a refreshing Flower Boy-esque concept. And they delivered it. So we got it. We'll see what happens next comeback. I don't think that's like, I don't know. It's just something that they got to put in there. Like, we did it. Now we're going back to what we usually do.
Yeah.
But you get to see our beautiful faces in this, what is this? Desert with mirrors looking beautiful.
It's some sort of time travel concept because it was advertised as like Kiss or Death Part 2. And Kiss or Death was full on time travel. Like they were in outer space on a train time traveling. So this was supposed to fall in line. I think that train took them somewhere and then got stranded. That's my theory.
Well, I enjoyed it too. I don't think it'll go on my playlist, but
oh, it's gonna make it to the top songs. I've been listening to it nonstop.
I'm gonna be so curious about yours at the end of the year.
I did the Spotify thing where you can check your like weekly, monthly, yearly.
You can.
Yeah, I checked monthly, and this was on like the top of the month.
I need to check mine. Some new songs dropped, and I was like, "Oh, this is so good." I wonder what's up there. I think 4D is on the top of my list for this month. I've been wearing that song out. Anyway,
okay,
it's not about that. It's not about that song. We're going to go to
from MonstaX.
Super Junior. Oh my god! Super Can Junior. You believe it? Where we at?
Super Junior.
Super
back.
Junior. Mango.
Super Junior are back. I'm curious what you thought. You go first, because in this, in our notes you said debatable. What was debatable?
I only said debatable because it was just like nothing revolutionary about this video. It was I watched their other video that they put out, and it's just Super Junior being back together. I didn't really care about this song either, but
Really?
I don't really like a lot of Super Junior songs, to be honest.
Not even
Um,
Sexy Free and Single?
I said not a lot.
That
I
is
think
a
earlier
classic
Super
Lacey.
Junior. I think earlier Super Junior. That was like the time. That was it. Like all
Yeah,
their
that's
like
fair.
Suit and Tie. That was great. Oh my god. But I think this was just too. Just I don't know. It just kind of felt like a song. It was just a song.
It was
It
just
wasn't
so.
any. It wasn't anything I was into. I just had a good time watching it because everybody's back, and I'm watching it again. And the middle part doesn't work for everybody. It just doesn't. And I just feel like everybody needs to know that. So don't do the middle part for everybody
Don't do the
because it doesn't
middle.
work for everybody. Give them different hairstyles. But it was very colorful, and it was just fun to watch them be together again, especially when you consider like Girls' Generation is getting back together or they're putting
Coming
out
back
something
to.
else too.
Yeah.
Um maybe this was just too it was like poppy or just sounds like something I've heard before. Like it just wasn't really impressing to me, which was
I think
disappointing.
I think it was generic in the fact that it sounds like a lot of what's released by newer generation groups, but I personally liked it because it was like an older generation group kind of took what is being put out and what's popular and what people like. They took like all of that and they were able to do it and still
I think
make
that's
it
the
like
thing though. I don't like this.
you didn't like
I
that.
don't like I don't like that sound. That's
Yeah.
like popular, and I've said that before. I'm just not into it. Like it's
I just thought
just
it was interesting and liked it because it was an older group, a really well established group. They were able to do what like the newer generation groups are doing. That being said, I think Shiny does it a little bit better. They did
yeah.
something similar
But
with their last comeback, but I do think this was enjoyable to watch in the fact that it fit within the whole summer K-pop comeback sphere. It
oh, for
just fit
sure.
in it fit into the mold really well. And then I just looking at them and seeing all of Super Junior back together, I think also they were able, like, even with the sound and style and concept, they were still able to keep their maturity about them because obviously they're all on the older side. So it was also nice to see them, like,
Older.
with, yeah, being older, styled older, and then releasing something that's kind of like catchy and it had like a smooth kind of feeling to it. That's how I felt.
I like how they're just I really like when older groups are just here to have fun.
I
Like
think they
they're
have
not
fun with this too.
trying I don't think they're trying to like get into the charts or anything. They're just
Well, they're well established enough that they don't have to.
but that's
Like,
what I'm saying, like they don't have to do that. So they're just here to
yeah.
have fun. Like and you could tell with the video and especially how the ending frame where it kind of like slows and then you see how goofy everybody looks. Like that's funny.
Mhm.
That's Super Junior. That's Super Junior right there. And it's just nice that they were able to get together to do this.
Yeah.
So I will listen to the album for sure. It's one of the OGs, so yeah, I'm gonna listen to it whether I'll enjoy it or not. I can force my way through an album. I don't know how I do it, but I could do it. But yeah, very colorful. This month they were like, we need to get out these summer concepts before fall.
Yeah, literally. This was everybody just decided that it was comeback time. It was
They
crazy.
said summer bops. We gotta release them before
And
it's too late.
this was a big year of summer songs too, I feel like. This is the most that I've actually going through all these songs, I've been like, this is very summery. This is very summery. This is very summery as well. It's felt like that the whole time.
Who knows what that's gonna tell us for fall? Are we gonna get emotional?
No, I don't want
You gotta
emotional. I want like the dark, edgy
dramatic, the
concept.
drama.
I want the boys to release and give me the Stealer and Reveal Part 2. That's the kind of concepts I want from the groups.
I like dark concepts, so
I want the dark
I'm ready for
concepts
fall.
too. I want it too. I don't want like
So
the emotional concept. I want the dark concepts. Give me dark and edgy.
dark can be sad. I don't think
I
anyone
don't
is gonna
want
do. I don't think
sad.
any groups do sad concepts, emotional concepts. I don't think I've ever seen that. So unless it's like
Okay.
a ballad, and it's like, oh, it's like winter and it's Christmas time, and I'm by myself. Everybody else is coupled up, and I'm alone. Anyway,
Next song.
the next one is one we really should have done a music
We
video
should have
reaction to, but it
reaction
was
to,
too
yeah.
late.
Late. And
It
it's
is
disappointing.
Apink's Chobom and its
Their
copycat.
subunit.
Yeah. And
It was one we should have reacted to, but it was too late at that point, which is disappointing.
This music video is so cute. And it's great. It's really, really good. I really love this concept of them both being like basically twins.
Yeah.
Or like dolls. The whole Barbie concept that everyone's been like starting to get into. I think it's because they're filming like for Barbie over here. Like they've been showing like clips and stuff for Barbie, and everybody's been like, "Oh my god, bring it back!" And that's exactly what they did. I, I'm. Am I surprised that you didn't like the song? Not really. I don't think you
I
like a
didn't
lot of
dislike
like
it a lot. It's grown on me. I can definitely listen to it without skipping it, but it's not a song that I like seek out. But
you look out for.
yeah, it's not like one that I'm like, oh, I want to go listen to this. But if it's on my playlist, and if it came on, I'm not gonna skip it. I do like it enough like that in that aspect, and I do overall like the kind of like dreamlike vibe that they went with this song and the music video as well. It feels very whimsical and just like hazy, and then obviously the quirkiness of the music video I think pairs with it well. And then their vocals and the rap, I like how it's very consistent throughout. So even the rap falls under the whole like hazy dreamlike kind of state that's going on. It didn't feel like it was an abrupt change in the song. It just all kind of flowed together really well. Um, so like the overall vibe and aesthetic, I did appreciate and I liked it, but it's not a song that I'm like, I'm gonna go listen to this. But it's also not a song that I like dislike to the point where I'm like, I absolutely cannot listen to this at all. It's just
I thought
not.
I wasn't going to like it either, but uh, it's when it breaks down at the 2 minute mark where I'm just like, this is nice. Like whatever you did here, like where they slowed it down and they gave it a different tempo.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I hate it when y'all do this. Y'all do this all the time. Y'all readjust and you break down a song and you give it a different tempo and it sounds so good and different, but you don't keep with it. This is it. Isn't this nice? All right, we're going right back into like the original of the song,
But
but
even that like slower portion, it's still like it's very cohesive. It all flows really well.
I just hate that it was so short. Like that made me really like it more. And I don't know what it is about. I think it's just the visualizing the music video makes me like the song more, especially their choreography and how
They mirror each
they're
other.
literally copycatting.
Yeah.
It's a copycat. Um, yeah, I'm surprised I liked it as much as I did. I get like this was on the edge of something where I really wouldn't have liked it. But like I said, because they switched up the tempo right there, it kept me invested the rest of the time because I didn't know what they were about to do. Like, do it again. Do it again.
What's gonna happen after this point?
And if you have tracks that sound like that on like your album, I'm listening to the album because I want to hear that. But super, super cute. Ugh.
It was
Barbie
cute. It was
concept
fun to
was
watch.
so nice. And it was kind of
I
like,
it reminded me of oh wow, I can't even think. After school subunit. What was the name of them? It had
now I gotta look it
Nana.
up.
It had Nana, Reina.
Oh, what is that?
uh
I'm looking it up now. I'm
I
sorry.
am too. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Orange caramel?
Yeah, it gave very orange caramel vibes, and
That's
I
true.
was
But
very
less,
pleased
but
with
more
that.
mature.
Yeah, more mature and like not as crazy like EDM. Like the song is
Man,
super.
orange
Just
caramel was good.
music video wise, though, it reminded me of Orange Caramel, so I really liked the like quirky concept that came out of it.
It also reminds me of Red Velvet's earlier concepts.
Yeah,
Or just their concepts like in general. What's that song? Dum Dum. Like it reminds me of
yeah,
that. I really love it when they do concepts like that. Anybody. Like when you're doing something this bright and quirky, and honestly
but
this
has a
kind of,
darker undertone to it.
yes, I really like it.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. So I'll never get tired of it. Like, are they in an asylum? Like, where are y'all? Where are y'all? I haven't figured that out.
I
Um.
don't know, but they were being watched on TV. And then
Oh, and
the ending was interesting because he just turned around and he sighed. He was like,
Jonathan.
"I know what's gonna happen next to
Yeah, I
me."
was
To me,
so surprised to see Jonathan in this clip because he was the last person I would ever expect anywhere. So if you don't, I don't know. I don't know much about him. I literally watched an episode on um AOMG's channel where Minoys, I don't know if that's how you say her. She does this interview um show. She'll cook for like actors, actresses, anybody, and she'll cook and interview or like talk with them. And Jonathan was on one of the first few episodes, and he is funny. He's funny and he's genuine and he's really really nice. So like after watching that, I'm like, "Ugh, I really hope to see him do more." Um, and it's and it, part of like majority of the reason is because like he's black and I like being represented in like a positive light because I know in South Korea the stereotypes for black people or even just like foreigners aren't the best. So to see Jonathan be as liked as he is just refreshing. And he's
yeah,
on this other show. He's featured on some other show. I think this guy, is he Italian? Is some Italian guy? Is he Italian? I don't know what he is. But he has a baby with a famous, I don't know who. I don't know. I don't know all the details. I just know he was featured on there and he was playing with the baby. And then they both had like a language barrier. So they were trying to speak Korean and it was just really choppy, but they're trying their best and it was cute and I had a great time basically. And that's how it was with that AOMG interview. Um he's not super fluent with Korean, but he's good enough and he's a hard worker. And
nice.
I would like to see him randomly pop up somewhere else.
It was kind of random just his appearance in the music video too. I wasn't expecting the ending. It made me laugh.
Yeah.
He didn't even do or say any. He just sighed. He was like, "I know what comes next," and I was like, "Oh no, I feel so bad
Like, are
for
you,
you."
what does that mean? But yeah, that was it. Love it.
Cool. Well, we will move on to the next release of the month, which is SF9's Scream. And this falls into another line of summer comebacks.
I'm telling
Very,
you, they had to get them out before fall.
very specific. Like it just fell in line, and it surprised me too because SF9, one of my main draws for them is I really love their sensual, mature, like moody style, and so to see them do like a complete
This was
360
a
with it,
shift. This
yeah,
was
it
a
was
shift.
complete 360 coming from them, but it was fun. I like that it was like a refreshing sound to feel. It was like a break they needed. I feel like maybe
Yeah, I
it was
agree.
it was a refreshing sound from them, and in comparison to some of the other summer bops that have been released, I feel like this one was more high tempo, catchy. Like it didn't lose its like it went in at a certain pace and it kept going at that certain pace. And the
Mm-hmm.
vocal and rap portions of the song really played off of each other without like pulling you out of the song. It all just flowed really well. Um,
I will.
there
I
was
will
also a part.
say
Yes.
this is not one of my favorites.
No, it's not one of my favorites either. I like their moody, sensual stuff that they do, and I
I
love
like
their
the
videos.
emotional,
I like the
abstract esque.
emotion. Well, and their music videos with those songs are always just like, whoa, like production wise.
Yeah.
But like I said, I feel like this is a break that they needed, so it wasn't bad.
Mm-mm.
And it was very fun to listen to. It was a dance track. It wasn't like I don't know. They didn't try and do anything else with it. It was just a straight dance track. You can go into like a club and listen to this sort of dance track. Like that's how I felt about it. And there was a portion of it with like in the backtrack, the instrumental, there was like an ascending and descending part where they just kept going like up and down that I think added to the summary. Like it reminded me of Waves. And their album title is called Wave too. So I thought that was just a neat play. Um, I don't know. Like you said, it wasn't my favorite SF9 song, but it was a nice change of pace, and
That's how I felt too, though.
They also look very colorful, which was
They
fun.
look so bright and ready for the summer, for the
They did.
waves.
So it
And
was.
it's not one of my favorite songs, but I feel like SF9 also makes songs that really grow on you over
Mhm.
time. So I think, like, this is probably my third time listening to this. And I'm like, I think I'm going to put this
You
on my
like it a little bit
playlist.
better.
I think I can listen to this
I
again.
did like the album a little bit better overall. So if you're not sure about the song, I would say go listen to the rest of the album because there were two B-side tracks that I really liked more than the
Oh,
title song.
I like SF9, so I'm going to listen to their albums regardless.
Anyway,
Yeah, I
I
really
I
like
thought
them.
I thought it was a fun change of pace from them though. Like it wasn't what I was expecting, but it reminded me of some of their earlier stuff that they released like right when they debuted, and I was like, they probably just needed a fun release,
Yeah,
especially because
when it
their
comes to
leader.
groups like SF9 and just any other group that doesn't do a concept like this
Mhm.
often, I'm always like, man, it's about to be real dark. The next concept, they're about to come back with it's gonna be something crazy. It's gonna be something real dark, and I'm gonna love it.
And then they
But
do this. They
and then
probably they're
maybe that no, that's what
probably
I'm saying. Like they're
planning.
doing a build up, they're saving
Oh
it,
yeah, they're doing
saving
something
it.
else later on. Their leader just enlisted too, so
What is up with everybody enlisting?
they
Just
prob.
stop.
I mean, yeah, I wish, but Lacey, what do you
I
mean?
know they can't stop, but like they can't stop. Like if you all as a society just simply not, they can't.
I think they'd get in
What are they gonna
trouble,
do? What are they
but
gonna do?
okay. I mean, I think they just still get in trouble, but okay. I was gonna say though, because the leader enlisted, maybe they just wanted to release something fun and happy.
Oh,
That's
it's
my
cute.
that I think it is too. Okay,
That
I have
makes
nothing
sense.
else to add. It was not what I was expecting from them, but it wasn't bad, and I liked it, and I liked the album as an entirety. There were B sides that I liked better than the track, but I think it was a nice change of pace from them, nonetheless.
Agreed. So next it's not, we're going right back to 17 with World.
The World, their repackaged song from their music video that, well, they're repackaged from their album they released like last month or the month before.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
We reacted to this.
we did, we did, but I don't know when it'll be released in relation to this podcast. So maybe just look out for a reaction video. Um, I liked the song. It was very easy on the ears, I guess is a good way to say it. And it was very like, yay! It just gave me like,
It was a summertime vibe
yeah, but
again.
it more like on the calmer side of summertime vibes. It was, like I said, easy on the ears and very like elicits good feelings kind of
Mm-hmm.
vibe. And they all looked
It
really great.
it's like a lot of the summertime songs. You play them during the day while you're at the beach. This one you
This
play
was,
when your sun is starting to set
yeah,
and you're
because it
like
was
closing out
very
your day.
boyfriend vibey. It was very
Especially
boyfriend.
with like,
Their
I don't
style.
know, the shot of them dancing in the streets with the, I think that's a music video. I mean, movie theater back there.
Mm-hmm.
It is very boyfriend. Like that's where we're going. We're going there next. And they have the sparkly fits. That's my favorite. The
The
sparkly fits.
sparkly fits were my favorite too, but I can always appreciate a plain t-shirt and jeans,
Oh
especially when
yeah.
so many of them are built like that and their biceps are showing, and I'm just like, whoa, you look good.
That's what we really harped in on with this video.
Yep.
And
Yep. So look
then
out
you put a
for a
hat on that.
reaction.
Put a like baseball cap. Mm-mm-mm. Simple but perfection. There's only like one person that has a baseball cap on, but it really does it.
Look out for a reaction of this though, because like I said, I don't know when this episode will be released in relation to, but we did react to it.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
You want to
um,
know what else we reacted to? This
the
next
next
one.
song,
It's
Hyolyn, no
Hyolyn.
thanks,
And
no
wow.
thanks.
In
What?
this reaction, you're gonna hear us say, she is so beautiful.
She is.
She is so beautiful.
She is so
Like,
beautiful. She looked so good this whole music video.
so freaking good. Like,
I'm
I'm
still
jealous, girl.
on the fence about this song because
Oh,
I
I'm not.
really miss her vocals and them showcasing her vocals, and I feel like a lot of her solo work hasn't really delved into that. But of her solo work, this is one of my favorite songs that she's released, new of her like newer stuff.
Newer ones? Yeah.
Yeah, of her newer stuff, this is one of my favorite ones. It was a summer bop, very much so, but it's coming from a Sistar member, so are we surprised? No.
Nope.
I just liked that the song had like a lot of different dynamics to it. Like it was a song full of texture. So it was fun to listen to. It was addictive. It was catchy. I like it as some of her newer stuff. Like it's more one of my more favorites, but I also am still kind of on the fence with like I do like Hyolyn is a goddess vocalist and I just miss that being showcased.
I think when, because I didn't really care for the song either. The video itself, she looked freaking amazing, and her outfits were like perfection. It made me watching this video worth it. Sometimes I feel like I get why you do this from a business aspect because it's like you're trying to make money. So it just feels like a song that they're trying to make super catchy and popular. So if we're like, we both want the same thing. So we both want Hyoin to like really use her vocals and to sing
Mm-hmm.
how we think she should, or utilize her voice how we think that she should. And it's probably because now is not like people aren't really into that.
Yeah.
It's just the sound that people are into currently. That's what they make. That's why they made this video. So it doesn't really reach our expectations. Like if Hyolyn was able to do whatever she wanted, and I don't know if that's the case for this. We don't know if she wanted this or what. We're not gonna
I
know.
feel like this is what she wants
So like
because
if we want
this is
what
very consistent with what she's released ever since she left
mm-hmm.
Starship and Sistar. So I'm pretty sure this is the creative direction that she wants to go and the musical style that she wants to go, and unfortunately it's not for me.
No, Hyolyn is really shines with like R&B, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
But I like the
And
R&B that showcases her vocals, not the R&B that like this direction that she's going.
oh, this is not R&B.
Well, no, it's not, but like more of like the R&B hip hop that she's been doing recently because this is the
Mm-hmm.
only because like you said you hadn't listened to Dolly in our music video reaction.
If
And
it's
that's
anything
another
like that, it's just very poppy. It's just pop. Like this doesn't really speak R&B to me. It or like what I want her to do is not what she's going to do. And if that's not if she's doing what she want to do, then okay,
I mean,
girl.
yeah, I'm happy for her if that's what she wants to do. I just
But
very
just know
much
that you can hit those notes.
yeah, I just
You
very
could
much miss her vocals.
you could give us a Jasmine Sullivan. You really could. And the girls would love it. Um but it just feels like to me when it comes to sometimes with solo artists, you chase what's hype
Yeah.
instead of
Well, you know we'll
just
give you
doing whatever you
vibes.
want, like do whatever you want. So
Mhm.
we're just gonna have to listen to the old tracks, girl, and stay strong and hope that if she does a more like I don't know, a romantic concept that it's R&B and is what we want. So
Yeah.
all we can do is hope and dream.
And listen to the old stuff in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the topic of R&B, the next track is more R&B and
It's
satisfying
me.
to me
It's
too.
I'm so excited to talk about these two. We're talking about Loco and Hwasa, and specifically their music video, Somebody. What did you think?
Wait, you
Did
skipped
I skip one?
one? You skipped a lot.
Oh, I did.
We can talk about
Dang.
Loco and Hwasa though.
Well, okay,
Let's.
since I already introduced it. I forgot to
um,
put. Oh, we obviously gonna talk about him. Anyway, let's talk about that real quick.
I
What did you
liked
think
it.
of it?
I'm usually not a huge fan of Hwasa and stuff that she's put out, but I always love Loco, and they just really played off of each
Literally,
other really well in this song. Like
yes.
they matched perfectly, and it was just a very charming song to listen to. And I think it also falls within the summer releases, but more in the fact of this, like everything else is like summer upbeat, hot summer day sort of vibe, and this is more like the day is ending, nice summer breeze, the warm ocean breeze hitting you. Like that's the kind of feel that it gave me. Um, but overall, I think they just like worked off each other really well and
Whenever
sounded
they're on a
amazing
track
together.
together, it's always a good track. It's like it's ridiculous how good they are together. And I really hope in my heart that they're dating because Loco loves her. The way like the fan cams I've seen of like Loco interacting with her, I'm like he likes her. And I want her to like him back and I want them to actually date. I'm rooting. Like am I delusional with all this? Probably. But I want them to date anyway. I really enjoyed this song. They did like a mini album. It's not really a mini album. It's just 2 tracks. Um, but I immediately listened to it after this released, and I like their other song even more. It's so good. It is so good. It's called Lemon. So if you like, it sounds different from this, but it has the same vibe,
Vibe to it.
just not as bright. This is
Okay.
bright. The other one is like nighttime.
I also don't think we ever introduced the song. It's Somebody, in case anybody is curious. I don't think we
Oh,
ever
in case
said
we
the name
didn't,
of the
it's
song.
Somebody.
We were just like Loco and Huasa.
I want them
I thought
to date so freaking bad.
you had that.
I
thought
do.
it was a nice song though. It reminded me of kind of like the storm of summer K-pop comebacks. This is the calm, the eye of the storm. It was like that
We
nice
needed a
like
break.
little yeah, it was like that nice little break with still the same summer vibes needed, but it was just like it was really nice to listen to. It
It
was
was
good.
quirky. It was like
It
a
was
video that
quirky,
didn't
yeah.
really need to make sense, but
No, but it was cute.
it was
It
cute.
was cute in that aspect.
Mhm. Sorry for jumping ahead. I just got really excited.
She
I got
skipped
really excited.
apparently she skipped like 3 songs
Yeah,
just so
and my
everybody
cue
knows.
it messes up here. So it's
Okay,
because we
well then
reacted to some. But listen to Lemon.
yeah,
Listen to Lemon.
and listen to Somebody. I will
Yes.
listen to Lemon though. Yes, because I
Please tell me
haven't.
what you think of Lemon, because it is. It's magical. That's how it sounds to me. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
now
Now we're gonna backtrack
this is
because
another
it's my
great one.
boy. Yeah, we
But it's
reacted. We actually have the reaction up and on our YouTube now. So if you want full thoughts and feelings on it, go there. But Zico Soul Drift made the list of really great comebacks for this month, and I'm always a fan of songs that are like funky and fun, but then you look at the lyrics and they kind of have a meaningful feeling and like meaning to them.
mhm.
And this is one of those songs. He's always really big on playing with sounds and meanings of songs like that, and he's really big on wordplay. So this is one of the very Zico centric. He fit the mold of what he usually does, and I'm very pleased with it. Um, it's another one that fits the R&B style and vibe that we're hoping for, but it has like the guitar in it and kind of a Latin sound mixed in. So he just went with a bunch of genres and he made it work, and I loved it. I haven't stopped. Well, I stopped listening to this song because there's a B-side on the track that I really like that's more rap based, but I
Mhm.
highly recommend the whole album. This song just happens to be aesthetically, music video wise, very fun to watch and fits with like what Lacey and I both enjoy. She really likes the like futuristic vibe of things. But
Very
then
futurism esque.
I just love Zico, so I'm like,
So it's a
yes.
win regardless.
It's a win regardless.
It was really good. This was really.
This was a really good
It's on my playlist, and I've been
song.
playing it a
I
lot.
actually sent this song to my boss because she's like, if you're the K-pop DJ, because she listens to K-pop too, and she's like, you're the K-pop DJ. If you have any songs that you think I'd like, send them my way. Like, doesn't matter what time. So I actually sent this to her, and she
Mhm.
was like, this is a vibe. She was like, I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, and then all of a sudden my head was bobbing along, and I was like, ooh, this is good. And I told her, I was like, it kind of has a retro feel that I thought you would like, and she was like, yeah, that was it.
It
So
is so good.
even a
It's
person
like
that's not as into K-pop as we are liked it.
no, this is definitely a song you would share to someone that's new with K-pop.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a good. I just feel like it's a good song. It's not too drastic enough for anybody to be like, "What the heck
Skip.
is the sound?" It's it has that retro and R&B flow that really
Mhm.
makes the song work. And like I would share this with someone that wants to get into like K hip hop. They're
Yeah.
like, "Well, do you like this? Like we could do this." It's pretty good. It's not like overwhelming and completely different.
Yeah.
Like definitely that. I freaking loved it. I don't know. Like you can tell from our reaction how much I liked it. The moment that guitar went off, I was like,
The guitar was really good.
that guitar.
I held myself back because I
Me
didn't want
too.
to just yell at every moment that Zico was on the screen, but
I held back because I didn't want to say I liked the song and then a minute
over and
in I
over.
didn't like the song cuz that's just I don't want that to happen. That's embarrassing for me. But
But we
I
did
haven't
like the
listened
song.
to I haven't listened to his album yet. I
I like the
listened to
album
Soul Drift and I listened to his other release.
Freak.
That other release is so much more him to me.
Yeah, it's more him. The album itself though had a very like, how do I put it? His mixtapes that he used to do. It felt a
Hmm.
lot like really early Zico mixtape releases, and so I felt very nostalgic listening to it. My favorite track is actually OMZ Freestyle. That's the one that I've chosen as like my favorite on the, and it's very hip hop rap, like that's what it is. So, but it's very
I will keep
Zico.
that in mind when I listen to it. I mean,
There's
I
something
more than
there's
likely
something
listen to
about
it.
there's something about Jeremy and I were talking because Jeremy like Zico too. There's something about Zico's rapping that when I listen to K hip hop artists, it feels like something is missing, like they're trying to imitate American rap, whereas
Oh no, they do that a
Zico
lot.
Zico seems to know what he like wants to do with his rap and with his style of rap. And so it's just very natural listening to him because it doesn't sound like he's trying to imitate anybody. And so
Hmm.
I like that B side a lot.
Sorry for the ringing.
That's all I have to say though. I really like Freak was definitely more him and with his quirky like title tracks that he does as a solo artist. Soul Drift is my favorite, but B side wise, I have to choose the B side as my favorite album song.
Well, I'm obsessed with this one. Everybody listen to it. It's worth your time. It is worth all
Definitely.
your time.
Um, Next song that Lacey skipped that's on the list is Purple Kiss Nerdy.
I
We've got a
skipped it because we
release.
reacted to it
I
and I didn't
know.
put a thank you because it was my fault. It's actually at the end of the list.
We have another reaction for this music video coming out at some point in relation to this podcast episode. Who knows when? But I was a big fan of the song. As soon as it started, I was like, this is it. This is what I want. It's amazing. And I fell in love with it. It's very catchy. It's very fun, horror like. And the violin with their
And this
vocals and the
violin.
melody, the violin does it. It just all goes together really well, and they've kept with the concept of the fun horror that it's just really fun to watch their music videos and also listen to their songs. And the music video was very cute and funny, and their styling was great. And that's all I have to say.
Watching this was so fun. It was like a story, but without pushing the story. It's what Raina said, like sticking to your concept and then being able to present it in different stories without it feeling reiterating a lot. Um, I'm glad they just didn't stick to like we're zombies and that's all we are, and that's all we're
Yeah,
ever gonna present. Like it's just different
every time.
aspects of horror, I guess, or that and supernatural is the best way to like
Mm-hmm.
describe it. Uh, and it was
But
just a joy to like see.
sound wise, I think musically sound wise, they're going with the more horror concept, but like music video concept wise, it's definitely within the sphere of supernatural. It's fun
It was
though.
so good.
They make it very fun and cute.
This is
Crap.
another song where I was just like, I didn't really care for the song, but
But the music video is great.
it was so it's good. It's just funny. Like if they were in my house, I don't think I'd be mad.
I'd be scared. No. I'd be like, okay, you can keep haunting here, totally fine. But
I
you
mean, they're
gotta
cute.
tell me where you shop. Yeah, tell me
Yeah.
where you shop.
Where did you like is it do I have to die to get those clothes or did you get the clothes first? I don't know, you're changing a lot here. So I feel like you go shopping in whatever realm that you're in and I would like to shop
To
there
be a
too.
part of that. I want to be a part of
I would like
that.
that.
um, Next group on the list is actually a 2-for-1. Newly debuted high label group NewJeans released a bunch of tracks for their debut. I don't know if they've officially debuted yet, but Attention and Hype Boy were the two that Lacey and I both agreed were in the realm of our favorites.
And we
Wrong?
reacted to Attention. We didn't
Yeah, we were
react to Hype Boy. It's a good thing we didn't, because there's like 4 music videos for Hype
different
Boy.
versions. Yeah, I ended up not watching the music videos. I just listened to the song because I was like, I'm not doing
No,
this.
you have to. They're really good. It's
I'll think
like
about it just because I liked the song, but it wasn't enough that it left an impression on me. So I
you
don't know if
should
I could
watch.
watch
They're
it 4 times, 5 times.
it made watching it 4 times made me love the song even more. I thought I liked it at first, but getting through all the other ones, I really, really loved it. I was like, I really love this song. It's like a different it's like a different story for each music video. It's not the
Yeah,
same
no, and
video.
I got that. I got that when I was looking at the previews because it's for each member. But
It
I
was
don't
so
know if I
cute.
could sit through the same thing
I
that many
loved
times.
it. But Attention was
I
really
did
good too.
I did like both of the songs though, and the fact that they seem to be going with this early 2000 pop R&B vibe. Like both Hype Boy and Attention had that feel to them, and so that seems to be like the concept that they're going with. And I really liked that because it just gave me like a nostalgic feeling for both of the songs. Attention is still my favorite, but I'm also a big fan of in the chorus towards the end, the airiness when they harmonize in their vocals. That's like my favorite thing of that whole
Mhm.
song.
They harmonize a lot in all their songs,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just since they just came out, they're doing a great job at showcasing their vocal range and just how they work as a group. I can't pick between Attention and Hype Boy. I really, really
That's
like
why I put
both.
them both on.
I think I just like Hype Boy because it's still relatively new. Because a lot of people have been playing Attention, especially on TikTok. So I've been trying to avoid it because TikTok loves killing songs for me. Like I will hate a song just because I've heard it so many times. Uh, I just we've discussed it in our last episode about you know the group being like appropriate for their age and just making sure like apparently like the person that put together the concept or whatever has had some allegations actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
um so it makes sense why people are worried, and it's just crazy how people that have allegations like that are never like properly punished for those things. Like they're
Yeah,
still out here with positions and jobs. So hope that they remain like separated and they keep that concept just the way that it is. Because the moment that it's not appropriate, it's going to be a huge problem, very
mm-hmm.
huge problem. But I love both. I love both videos. They dance really well and they
They do.
sing really well.
They sing
Like,
really well. I like that both of the songs so far, especially for a newer debuting group. They've really focused on like this. They have a lot of vocal talent. This is what they sound like when they sing. I really have appreciated that coming from them.
mm-hmm. And maybe it's the hair, but the dances really, really good. Like I was very impressed for like a girl group to come out that hard with
Yeah.
like dance with the dance choreography. Well, I kind of want to order that album because it comes in a purse. Did you see that? It comes in
I
like
did.
I want it. I don't. It's not my style, but I want it because
Just
it's a
because of that.
bag. Everybody needs to start doing stuff like that. Buy the album and it's like a pillow. That'd be cool. I would buy that. We can go to
Now
the
you know Lacey.
next.
Now you know Lacey's marketing technique,
I don't like give me a wearable item
and
or
I will
something I
buy
can
it from you.
use. Yes, I'll buy it. Buy
That's
our
what I've liked.
album, buy our
Just
ATEEZ album and get a phone case. Like I'm buying the
it's
album.
that's what I've liked about some of the fan club merch that I've gotten from MonstaX recently is like it's all been usable products. Like one of their fan clubs was university themed, and I got like a little tote bag, and I used the tote bag, and I'm like, I'm so glad they gave me things that I like can use in my everyday
Like,
life.
that's, I want it. I really do. Just some
Okay, well,
ideas.
next song is, I actually don't know how to say the group name.
I'm not gonna
P1
try.
Harmony. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I can't
It
imagine it.
was.
I'm looking at the Korean.
I am too.
P Harmony.
Oh yeah, it is just P Harmony.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, sorry
Oh.
for the delay in that. We were just trying to figure that out. We're reviewing Doom the Doom. I put this on my playlist.
Did you? I wasn't sure if
Mhm.
you were gonna like it or not.
I wasn't either.
I
I
really
didn't
liked
think
it.
I was not going. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is another. I don't know.
It
But the
was a Raina
chorus
song.
went. They went into the chorus, and I was like, I like
The
this.
chorus really does it. This was a song though that it immediately started, and I was like, I think this is good. And then the chorus hit, and I was like, okay, I'm set. This was a instant like song for me. It was just very fun to watch, music video wise. It was very
Mm-hmm.
fun and upbeat to listen to. They kind of play around with the rock aspect instead of like fully committing, but it was one of those things that they're like, we're gonna play with this idea, and then the dance. Oh my gosh, I think they're weed
It's
eating in the
so
background.
like it. It just goes with the. It goes with the lyrics. Like you're dancing with your lyrics in the song, like the beat itself,
Give me a
and I
second.
freaking
I
love it.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
They're like leaf blowing or something. Sorry, the mic was definitely gonna pick that up. It was only getting louder and closer to my window.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know what
fine.
they were doing though. They stopped weed eating earlier, so
They're probably blowing everything away.
why do they have to do it on a 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday? Like,
I don't
stop.
know. It's like in the middle of the day.
Sundays are quiet days. They're supposed to be quiet days. Um, what were we saying?
I don't know, but my question is, will they be in the Olympic opening? Because that'd be cool. I mean, it's the theme, so why not? You should do that.
The music
I don't
video
care
was
where
fun
the
and
opening
cute.
is going to be at. Just put them in there and make
Just put him
them
in there.
perform this song.
The song was fun. The music video was cute and fun to watch, and I'm a big fan of the choreography. It was very fun to
Yeah, I was
watch them
saying,
do it.
when you dance to like the beat, that really does it for me.
Yeah.
To the doo-doo-doom part, wow,
Yeah. They really did a great
perfect.
job.
But yeah, like with the moment when that happened, I was like, oh, I really like the song. I'm surprised I really like the song,
I'm
and I put it on the
surprised you liked the
playlist.
song too. I wasn't sure, like I said, if you were going to. So the fact
If
that
it
you
wasn't for
do.
that, it wouldn't have been on there. If it wasn't for that. And then they did like a little Mario Kart-esque part. It wasn't
Yeah.
Mario Kart, but that's what I think of every time people race in grocery carts. It was
it
nice.
was
It was really
it
nice.
was just a fun song and music video overall. And like I said, I was worried you were gonna like it because for me it felt like a very Reina song. And so I
Oh
was like,
no,
I
it
don't
did.
know putting this on the list. But I like how they kind of had like the pre-chorus of the song was like not an anti-drop, but it got quiet and then it built up into what the
Mm-hmm.
chorus actually was, where they were just like shout singing, having fun, if that makes sense. I don't know.
No, it does. It was a build up. and you got to do the climax of the song.
Yeah.
And then finish off strong. So
it's a very fun song. I really like it.
I'm glad I like it too, because there are a lot of Reina songs on this list this
There's
month.
and it's not even like I chose them. It was just everybody
No, you didn't.
decided to go with that kind of style this time. There wasn't a lot of
There's
mix,
never a lot of
I
songs.
guess.
There's
There
never a
wasn't
lot
a
of songs anyway.
there wasn't a whole lot of mix this summer.
That's fine. We always have fall. We always have the future.
The future.
So next,
Is
we're gonna
ITZY?
go into ITZY Sneakers.
Yeah.
This is. I did not like the song either, but the music video was so freaking cute.
The music video
that
was
I had a
super
great
cute.
time.
And I have to say, this actually is not my favorite ITZY song either. They have a very distinct, like, instrumental funkiness with their sound that they've done in previous tracks, but this one just didn't hit the same way the other ones did. So like I still like ITZY overall as a group, and I did like this song to an extent, but it's not my favorite of like everything else they've released. But that being said, the music video, like you said, was super cute and fun to watch.
It was super cute. I like the royal, like, I just really like when you have drastic concepts and you just make everybody dress really cute. That's why I like girl groups more. It's like, because they just, the way you're able to style girl groups is just so much more fun to me than like boy groups. There's only so many suits you can do, guys, unless you just push the bounds and just go outside of that. I really like the, what is it, the princess queen concept that they put in here.
Yeah, whatever that was.
I was like,
and when they were running away from the guards all the time, that was really funny.
It was funny when like one of them was singing and they're like running around in the background, and I was like, she's literally right there.
She's right Stop there. Her. She's right there.
And the dance was, I thought the dance was really cute too.
The dance was fun. The choreography was cute and fun.
Especially how they ended the dance. Like they did a movement and the pose, and I was like, that was really cute for some reason. I really enjoyed that. It just seemed like they were signing out. That was their sign out hand like gesture
motion.
But yeah, definitely I do not like that song, but the music video was a great time.
Music video was super cute. I just think there was something missing for this song, and like they have a very distinct sound to them now that is very like instrumental heavy, funky instrumental heavy, and there was just something about this that like didn't fit in with Mafia in the Morning or Icy or any of the other, or even like Loco. It didn't really catch me as immediately as some of their past songs, but it had the ITZY flair, so I can appreciate that they're still going with like that same concept. They're being consistent with that, and the music video was cute, so it made it worth like not liking the song. The music video was still fun to watch.
Yeah, I can't tell you why it wasn't that likable. There just wasn't anything that stood out to me for that song to be likable.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well.
It's okay. Maybe next time.
Yeah. There's always next time.
Next song is ATEEZ, Gorilla. We're almost to the end. This is another long episode, as Lacey predicted.
Yeah.
You were trying.
This is another one we reacted to, though.
Yes, it is. So we can keep this short. And look out for our reaction video whenever that drops in comparison to this podcast episode.
First things first.
The Rock. That's all I have to say.
Yes. The first thing I want to say is that ATEEZ could be anywhere. They wear disguises. They could be anybody. So look out for that. You never know.
Mask off and be in the crowd.
If you say you like somebody else as your bias, and your bias is actually like the guy working the counter at the gas station, you're in trouble.
That's actually funny that you mentioned that because my bias is Hongjoon, but I was reacting to Jongho the entire music video. I was like, "He looks so
Oh, you better not hear
good."
this.
They all looked really great, and I was a big fan of obviously Jongho and his styling and his dark hair. This music video, I thought he looked amazing.
I
I
think it
liked
was
the
really refreshing to
and
hear a
I
mashup of
liked
a
how they
pop
committed
and
it.
a yeah.
Yeah, I
It
like
was
that
really
they
refreshing to
committed
hear
to
how
the
they
rock sound.
yeah, to that pop and rock mashup.
Yeah.
That was just really nice to like here you go all the way and see like to hear how that would come out through ATEEZ.
Hmm.
The whole visually, the whole keeping like theme of rock in different aspects with like grunge and screamo and even like keeping hip hop into this. Like it's just a mix of different music genres that work out really well to me, and it's something
Yeah.
that just goes hard when you listen to it. Um, it's a go hard concept. It's not really to be cute or
Yeah.
anything else,
No.
and they look
I
hella
oh,
good.
they do look hella good. They look very good. Jongho, this is his era, in my opinion. Um, I like that they committed to the rock aspect, as I said, the rock pop. Like it wasn't like a, do we want to try and add some rock flair? It was like, no, we're gonna do like different styles of rock in this song. So that was very interesting to see in K-pop. But I'm still very on the fence with like I've miss old ATEEZ and new era ATEEZ. I'm still not sure how I feel with certain songs. I do think of their songs like Firework. I don't like that song and I will not touch that song. And whenever it comes on, I'm like, I can't listen to this. But that being said, I think I see Gorilla growing on me. I think I just need to give it a few more listens because I do really like the chorus. So we'll see what happens, but I do foresee it being a song that grows on me. I just am very on the fence about new era ATEEZ and how I feel like they left. Well, they started like a new chapter with their album concepts because they were doing the 0 to 1, and now they've moved on from that. So I feel like they
Mm-hmm.
did finish a chapter essentially, and they've gone to the next chapter. But I don't know how I feel about the next chapter. Unfortunately,
Stay strong.
I will. I'm still gonna give them my support. Like I've been with them since debut, so I'm not gonna give up on them. And like when Firework came out, even though I don't like the song and I can't listen to it, I still listened to it when it came out because I was like, "What is this?"
Firework
And
is definitely on my playlist.
well, we can't. I'm gonna skip it if we're ever in the car together, Lacey.
No, I'm just saying I think it's funny because Firework is on my playlist.
I don't like it. I
Like
like Deja Vu of their new stuff, but it's a very hit and miss. I think I just they're in a new era, they're trying new things, and that's great for them. It's just not for me. And sometimes
and
that's how
that's fine.
music goes. Yeah, I still love them as a group. I still love the members. They're all amazing. I'm waiting for the moment that I get another song to snag me in, like Hala Hala did, and say my name.
It'll come.
It'll come
Just gotta be
someday.
patient. If I can be patient, you can too.
Anybody can be patient. Last song on the comeback list. So you know how MCND you were like, this reminds me of Block B.
This
You
one
said that.
also
This reminds
reminded
me
me
of
of
Block B.
Block B.
I got very big Block B vibes from this song, and it was very fun to listen to. From like the styling to the way it was just very like the energy rambunctious, I guess is a good way to say it. It just the energy that they were eliciting from this music video and their styling and the way the song started off, it just I was like, this feels very Block B nostalgic. So that's
This
why,
was
and
really
I also
fun.
I thought it was a fun music video too, and fun song as well. It fit within the summer concepts, obviously, but this group has also been through quite a lot of member changes, and like three of my favorite members have left. So I was very concerned
Stop
about what
getting
they were.
attached.
I was very concerned. Well, they have some management issues going on too, company wise. And so it's one of those things that I'm like, this really sucks. And they're being mismanaged. And instead of just
Wow.
trying to fix things, they're just getting rid of things and bringing in new members, sort of deal. So it's kind of, it's one of those things where like my three favorite members left, and I was like, uh-oh, what's going to happen to the group now? It really sucks that they went through the member changes because they were already a group formed from a survival program, so I feel bad for the members that left. So I was very like, what's going to happen with this comeback? But still kind of upset about member changes and the way the management is handling things, especially if three members have brought up issues they have and then ended up leaving the group. I feel like that should tell their company that something is wrong and they need to fix it. But
And it shows
overall,
that they weren't trying to change it.
yeah. But overall, I do think this was a good comeback, and I don't know if this is a new foot for them to start on group wise with the new members, or if the company's still going to continue what they're doing and we're going to see more members leave. I don't know what's going to happen to their future, but I do think this was a fun comeback for them and kind of restored my hope in hoping that things get better for them.
I hope they get treated better. I really do, because this was very entertaining to watch. Kyung Ho and Chan, wow, you guys look so good, and it's ridiculous. But I had to get that out. The dance routine was really good.
Yeah.
I liked how there's just like a part in it where like I don't. It was just like a lot of moving and like transitioning to different positions, like the members moving in different places and stuff. And then
Yeah.
they have like their dance battles. That was really
The
fun.
dance battle portions were really fun to watch and cute. They were kind of
And
silly to
they
watch.
just it was just goofy. It just seemed very goofy to me.
It was.
It's another song that I just don't really care for, but I had a good time watching it. And like I said, those two members I mentioned, y'all are very handsome and you're too young. So that's all I can say.
And you're too young.
They are. They're like, I
I
mean,
know, they're
any
very
group
young.
that's ever gonna come out now, it's
They're
just
going to be
gonna be too
younger.
young. But
Yeah.
y'all kind of look older, but you're not. I don't know.
You know.
The red hair and like the white hair specifically. I don't know when
Yeah,
is
the
the
white
last
hair.
time I've really seen like
Actual white
white
hair
hair.
on someone. And done correctly
Y'all
and
need to put
well.
that on more people. It looks great. It looks really cool. In the haircut itself, like their haircuts make them look like,
Yeah.
I don't know what concept this would be considered, but like rebellious kid, like guy type of
Yeah,
concept.
rebellious. I told you it reminds me of Block B. Rebellious, rambunctious.
Yeah,
Minjong. My roommate
this was
Minjong.
definitely another. This was another one where I was like, this is Block B.
My roommate
It's Block
Minjong
B.
used to call Block B the troublemakers. So they have a troublemaker vibe going on. TO1 does.
I agree.
They're just out here to have fun and cause a bunch of trouble.
I didn't realize it was that many members until they did like the ending credits, and I was like, it was that many of y'all. I don't know why I didn't feel like it was that many of
Not that
y'all.
many. The ending credit thing was fun too. I know we mentioned it with one of the Tan music videos where they had like the little blooper ending credits at the end. I thought this was another one that was fun and cute to watch, where it was like
Yeah,
you
I
could
really
see them
enjoyed
in the
it.
green screen doing their thing, but it was just a cute little ending to the music video.
It was nice, and then like it
It
makes
was.
you like know the members because they put their
Yeah.
names on there too. That's very helpful
Yeah.
for me. Can you do that more? Just put a little tag.
I thought it was a
But
cute music video though. A good one
it
to
was
end
very cute.
on. It was very upbeat and fun.
It was a nice one. You guys should watch it. Believe me, that was worth
Believe
it.
her.
That was worth your time. That was one of the ones that was worth your time.
Well,
So I
that was it for
think,
July comebacks.
yep,
We finally made it
I think
through.
that's it.
That is it.
Whew. Who knows
breathe a
what
sigh of
August will
relief.
bring us?
I
Will
hope a
it
little
bring
bit
us?
less so these episodes don't run as long.
I mean, time will tell. Time heals all. I don't know. It's summertime bops are dwindling down. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna go into more with as many releases that have happened. Maybe we will enter a slow period. Who knows? But not like slow, like
Yeah.
K-pop slow, not
Yeah,
not
no, because
USA
usually
workforce
usually
slow.
fall picks up because people are actually gearing up for the award shows. So I don't know how much it'll slow down, but I
We're
hope
gonna have to
at
cut
some
down on
point.
our list.
I was gonna say I hope at some point the length of time of these episodes slows down a little bit. But there were so many good songs this month that it just had to happen. We'll just have to deal with
Yeah.
one more long episode.
And you can
But
take a
thank
break.
you.
We're not telling you to listen to the whole thing. Take a break.
Yeah,
Listen to half and
listen
then
in
listen to another half.
increments. Yeah, listen in increments. But thank you for listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on YouTube now if you're listening to this on Spotify. If you are listening to this or watching this on YouTube and you'd rather listen to it so you can take breaks, you can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what your favorite comebacks of the month were, though. Did they make this list? Did we miss any? Did you have any differing opinions from some of the ones that maybe were on here that we weren't quite feeling for the month? Let us know.
Yeah. And we'll
That's it.
see you, or yeah, I guess we would see you, or
We'll see
like
you.
you'll hear
Yep.
from us next time.
Yep. You'll hear from us. We'll see you, whatever, in the next episode, though. Bye, guys.
Bye.